Hey, good morning. How are you? Can you see
I
me?
can't hear you. Right, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. Long night, but I survived another one. How are you?
Doing well. Thanks so much. Thank you, man. Thank you. Where are you coming from?
Well, I'm calling out from Anaheim, land of Disney out here, California. So,
All
you,
right. Nice. I'm in.
it's sort of pausing on me a little bit here. Is it pausing on your
Yeah,
end?
you have a very bad signal, it looks like.
I don't know why.
And, and feedback on the speakers too.
Okay, yeah, because I'm calling. I had issues, but I don't know. I don't have issues. New phone. Maybe because I'm doing it over the phone. Maybe that's what it is too. So,
Are you on Wi-Fi?
yes, I am. Yes. I don't know why I'm doing this though. Is it better?
Not
Can you
really,
hear
but
me?
let's. Yeah, you have some bad feedback though.
Let me see if I can switch to the other Wi-Fi here. Okay. All right. Is it better? Actually, I switched to the 5G. I was hoping it'd be better. Still the same?
That's all right. I could hear you. I could see a little bit pixelated. So you're coming from Anaheim?
Yes, sir.
All right, great to meet you. Thanks for being on Pitch Investors Live
Oh
here.
man, I appreciate you giving me a call. I've been trying to get in contact with you guys. I think the first time I had an issue with the phone, the camera went switched to the front, so they got that taken care of me with the tech team. So I'm great. I'm grateful to be here right now, speaking to you.
All right, awesome. Just a little bit about Pitch Investors Live. I think this is your first time on, right? Uh, so we are, you're in California. I'm in New York. We're talking with each other live online, and there's people watching us on the app as well as streaming out there, social media and other platforms. It's not just one on one. You got a whole audience watching you, and hopefully, you do a good job explaining your business and the opportunity, and maybe everyone out there want to work with you. So, love to hear what you got
Okay,
going on.
yeah, for sure. Like I said, my name is Villa Hamilton, and I have a patent on my idea, which is called time board. And this is something I've been working with for the last 10 years. I'm a big NBA advocate. And as you can see, the last couple of years, how things have been changing in the NBA. Remember about 10, 12 years ago where they didn't have the backboard that would light up, when the time was expiring. And and like I said, you just see all the new things that are happening in the NBA. Even as far as the trade wars that's going on right now. But I was watching a game about a decade ago. Where I was watching the Lakers in Portland play, and I believe it was the Lakers had just scored, just went up by 1 point, and Portland called a timeout. And when they came back in and they passed the ball in, the guard got trapped in the corner, lost sight of the clock. And unfortunately, he ended up losing his team the game by 1 point because he couldn't get the ball off because he lost sight of the clock. So, an ideal, as I'm sitting on the couch, watching the game, I was like, wouldn't it be something beneficial to the player instead of having to stare up at the top of the backboard or have to look down at the other end of the court, see how much time is on his time clock, shot clock. Uh, would it be beneficial for them to see the time in the backboard itself and uh, and just have that idea that I got this much time where I can take the shot, and so that was my idea for time board. Now, I used to train my son, when he was younger. I had a summer league, coached the summer league here in Anaheim with the youth. And I would have the kids out front training and working out. And as I would have them training, after the end of the train, they'd be out there shooting around. And then they start having this countdown in their head, like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they would take a shot, like the winning shot at the end, 1 second on the clock so they can win the game. And I was like, okay, that confirmed my idea of what would be a good training tool for these kids that they want to go into basketball and junior high school, and even translate it over into college. So that's what made me come up with the idea of the time board.
So what is it?
It's called a time board. It's a backboard that's integrated with a shot clock in it. So you actually see the shot clock as it's counting down. You can actually see the time in the board itself instead of sitting on top or on the side. I have a.
So I don't get it. What's the problem? What's the problem with it on top?
Well, like I said, a lot of times these players that have, they have to look up to see the time. For one, takes away precious seconds on the clock. Having to look up, I look down at the other end of the court, and having that shot clock there at the backboard, they wouldn't have to turn away. Like I said, I had some people ask me that would it be a distraction? Well, besides would it, them being offended by a player, most shooting experts have said that great shooters they need to aim at the back of the rim, front to increase their percentages. So I would say that would be a no.
Okay.
So I have a.
Okay. Gotcha.
I can show you. I got a virtual brochure. I can show you how it would look. Now, I've been asked, as far as getting into the NBA and stuff like that, and I won't never say it would happen, but I did have a conversation with shot clock people for the NBA, and they went to see my idea. And lo and behold, there's some changes coming on 2020. They are changing it. I don't know if it's due to when they seen the email that I sent them. So I don't know. I don't know if it's due to that, but I did get an email that said they are changing the shot clocks for 2012.
Do you have any IP protection or patents or anything?
Yes, I do. I have a design patent on it. I think that's 15 years. It's on it.
What about a utility patent?
Utility patent, I believe. No, I don't think it's a utility. I think it's a design patent on it, I believe.
Okay, because a design patent, I don't think would protect you from having put it in there, or protect the design that you create, but not actually someone putting it.
You know what? I could be wrong. It could be a utility patent. I'm saying design just because I ended up designing it. I believe it is a utility patent. You could be right. I just have the book here in front of me. I just have to go through it, but I think it is a utility patent I have in front of me. Matter of fact, let me give you an idea.
Okay.
I got a virtual brochure on it. I had Invent help and do one up for me. I'm gonna cut the music down so you don't have to be annoyed by this by this music. I don't know if you can see it.
No, your camera is all like messed up. I can't really see it.
I just want to give you an idea of what it looked like.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, so that's what it would look like.
Okay.
Okay.
So where are you in the process right now? Are you what are you looking for?
Well, actually, I just spoke to one company that's in Oregon that it's going to help me design a prototype, actual prototype, working prototype for it. And I guess that will be my next goal. And I need help as far as trying to get it a license for it. That's my goal.
So you're going to license it, right? You want to license this to the current manufacturers of backboards?
Yes, that's my goals. Yes.
And what's that like? How big is that market?
As far as the backboards or for the invention. Now, as far as the backboards, I actually did some research on that. Well, I actually had a company do some research on that. So, they was showing the primary market consists about 23.4 million kids from age 6 and older who play basketball. And it shows the statistics of the national spending goals of non-sales of basketball equipment total like 76.6 billion in 2016. And the conventional backboards, which were valued at 74.7 million, and the sale of the portable backboards averaged about 74 million. So, I mean, I bought, the gold itself, for the home. But to have something like this, like I said, to have kids that could actually see the time, in the backboard, I think it would be entertaining for them as well as a good training tool for them as well.
Gotcha. And how much more cost would it add to put this into a backboard?
As far as a consumer model that you would buy for your home, I just took out the professional model. It's been priced at the wholesale price, which range from the manufacturer's cost shows from $88 to $175. The wholesale price would be from $175 to $350, and the cost would run from probably $350 to $700 per unit.
An extra $350 to $700 on top of what the backboard costs.
That's what the cost of buying the gold. So it depends on
of the whole backboard.
Yeah, for the backboard, yes.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. So if you're looking for $100,000 for up to 12% of the company. What would you use money for?
Well, actually, like I said, I would the company that was going to help me. The one in Oregon was going to help me to get the prototype one. I was going to use that as a model, and hopefully I can find a manufacturer that's out there. I mean, it's easy to see the virtual prototype, but actually see a working prototype that would be beneficial to me. I would say.
How much does that cost to make?
Now, the one he was going to do for me, because I didn't want to do it. I said I didn't want to do it cheesily. He said he could put one together for me by 23, but the actual have one, like the one I want, he said it would range from anywhere from 70,000 to 100,000, depending on.
Okay, so you get a prototype. What's your plan then?
Well, my plan now is to I wanted to market it for one through the Chatter, the network on Chatter. You see all the new inventions on that program. Matter of fact, I even reached out to them. I haven't got anything back this week from them, but I actually reached out to them and to use it as a platform as far as trying to get it, I should say the word out there so you can see the idea that I have in plan and how it would work and what it would look like.
Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
No, that's
you know, listen, I think like, you know, this really isn't something for us, honestly. You know, it's kind of like when we look at products and things like this, we look for mass market type items. This is too niche, but you know, like what I would do if I were you, honestly, it would be, I would just try to license this thing out. I mean, you know, you need to figure out what type of patent you have, because design versus utility is extremely different and could make or break it. But I would just keep trying to knock on the doors of the people who already create these backboards and get your stuff, get your technology built within there. I don't know if you go and create a prototype and, you know, marketing it yourself and this and that. Like, could it work? Maybe. But, you know, this is like a specialized distribution and you know, trying to get into MBA and all that. It's like, you know, it's very kind of specialized. And, you know, I think you just need to knock on the doors of the people who are already doing it and see if you can license your technology to them. That's really it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm not looking. I already know the NBA. I never said it's difficult doing it. I mean, anything's possible. But yeah.
No, of course. I mean, listen, absolutely. I mean, that's why, you know, who makes the backboards for the NBA? You know, who makes the backboards for NBA?
Well, I spoke to. Well, I emailed and I spoke to. Now that I don't know. I don't know who makes the backboards for the NBA. I don't know who does that. I do need to do more research on that one. But I did speak to Spalding. I emailed them. I believe last year, and then I haven't heard anything back from them. So,
did you just email them, or did you hunt them down until they answered?
Well, I emailed them, and I don't know if it was the person I needed to speak with, but
should email them 5 times a day until they get back to you.
That's a great idea. I mean, I probably should. I mean, I see something that's I think it's worth marketing, especially for, you know, like I said, for the kids out here. I look around my neighborhood right now and I see how to go.
I think it is Spalding, right? I think it is Spalding. I'm just trying to, like, I think it is Spalding who makes those backboards.
Yeah, so yeah, because I spoke to Spalding, and like I said, I don't know how you pronounce their name, the ones that have the shot clock in the NBA, but see, they not from here. So I didn't really give them a whole lot of, they not here in the States. So I didn't give it, I was just questioning them and I sent them a little information on what I was doing. And I didn't hear anything back from them. But like I did find out that they are going to be changing the way the shot clocks are set up in the coming year.
Okay.
So that's interesting. So I don't know if it's something I gave them an idea.
Okay, I would just keep knocking down the doors of all these people and try to license your deal, man. That's it, really. I mean, that's what I would do. Not knowing this industry, I mean, I'm a big NBA fan.
Okay.
Hope the Sixers win the championship this year, but I would just keep knocking. I would just keep knocking on these doors. I mean, I don't know if this is something that you want to go out and create and sell yourself, honestly.
Yeah, you know, like I said, I went through invent help to sort of help me try to market it. You know, I don't know how well. I think I had a show. I think they had a show last year in Vegas. I didn't get anything back from it. So yeah, you're absolutely right. Maybe that I can do as far as spalding and send things back out to them and see if I need to get to the right people I need to speak with. And that's, like I said, that's my goal, is to get a license for it.
Yeah. All right, man. Well, best of luck. Just keep I keep knocking on the doors every day.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, man. See you.
All right.
Thanks for coming on Pitch Investment Live here.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
All right. Bye-bye.